What's up, guys? We are here today and out in the garage doing a little personal work today, doing a little work for myself. And I needed a kayak cart, and I got on YouTube and I searched out kayak carts. Alright, gang, I had to kind of switch to camera. So online, the design I found on YouTube, this is essentially that design. This is the beginning. This would be the bottom. Now, I've done some modifications from the one I found on YouTube, and I want you to understand the modifications that I've done. Now, I went out and got these wheels. They are load bearing for, it said 250, 300 pounds, and I picked those up from Lowe's. Paid way too much for it, but thank goodness I got the veterans discount. The one I found online on YouTube, this would have actually been the top. They would have put the this here and made that the top, and then this would have pulled down. Now, some of you are going to say, well, you've got a load that is going to come up this way, but the interesting thing here is as those wheels set and they push on the ground, they're going to be pushing the load bearing back to this support bar, and that's why I put this on the bottom, whereas the design I got, this was on top. And then I'm going to do some other modifications as we go. So now I need to put wheels here, right here, and then also down here, and we'll put the wheels on and then we'll start going up with it. All right, Cash is helping me. Cash, are you helping me? This is Cash, and he's worn out. Watch me. All right, look, bottom is complete, and there you see it. Roll on. So it does its job. Bam! Alright, so I'm going to show you my cart and show you what I've done different, how I've done overkill, and how you can do it too. Okay, so I want to walk through kind of the modifications I made, the things I did, and just talk to you a minute about how this cart works. All right, just to give you a close-up, I used a paddle bit and drilled the holes. I did drill one hole all the way through. I did that so that if I have anything, a longer pole that may not go in my garage, I could always lower it down or stick a two-piece fishing pole in there. If I used the paddle bit, just drilled it out, and then again, you can see I just put nails. I'm going to put the U-hooks, and that should hold those poles in there. It's also coated. It won't scratch your poles. So if you look at this cart, now I told you some of the modifications I made that was different. I found this right off of YouTube, and I just want to point those out again and then go over those. First of all, most of these carts are built out of 2x4s, and I want you to get that. Did go to Lowe's, bought my wood at Lowe's. I detest Lowe's, but they do give the military discount, so I go there. I want to kind of tell you, I built mine out of 2x3s, okay? But I do want to tell you that it's about $2 cheaper. An 8-foot board is about $2 cheaper, and that's why I went with this. And that's why I did a little overkill on my bracing. So again, the video that I got this off of, if you can see down here, and I did the casters, I think it was 250, 300 weight variants there for the casters. Those are the ones I bought. They have the stopper on them, and I wanted to be able to stop and lock it in place. My driveway is sloped probably 2 inches over 30 feet. So I wanted to make sure that it didn't roll away from it, or it just makes it easier. Now the brace and the bracing I talked to you about earlier. Now if you'll see, the one online had the bracing on top. It actually set this bottom piece right here set on top, and then it pulled it down. Now that's a great brace. I'm not saying mine's better. I'm just saying the reason I did this on the bottom, some people are like, well, most of your weight's distributing down, that's not good. Actually, you get a negative weight interaction there, I guess is the best word to say, because the wheels take the blunt of the weight. They're pushing up the wood on the bottom, and it mitigates the pressure coming down onto that wood. So in my mind, that was might get me a little more weight, and that's why I did that. Now some people, the bottom down here, some people go cross beam, and that gives them a better support. I'm going to tell you, for me, I'm being a tightwad, and I didn't want to use any more wood than I needed to, so I went with the 3 braces on the bottom, and I did it long ways, so I can slide the kayak in there. Makes the cart lighter, so if I have to pick it up over a hill, or I have to pick the wheels up, you can see my driveway is lipped right here, so that gives me the ability to pick it up and move it into the garage. Keeps that lighter. And then on top, really, I only have 2 kayaks. I have a Gnu that's in that older building over there. That's actually what I like to call the crazy house. That's my office. And but the old building over there has a Gnu in it, and this cart would be effective for that as well. Unfortunately, I can't store everything in my garage, and my wife is actually out here watching me now, so she is yelling at me that I've got it too packed up. So I've got to try to get a little more efficient. So just to give you a brief overview, all my weight is going to be centered right here. This is all my weight. So these are tied into those, and then I put a cross section. I didn't need to, but I thought this would be a great little area. If I need to set a bucket, a cooler in the kayak zone, I've got enough room. I can always set my cooler up there, and I'll be good. I can wrap my life vest around the top of these, and these also serve as a guide. Once I put that kayak on top, I don't have to worry about it sliding off there. So little overkill. I'm not telling you that you're going to find 1,000 of these on YouTube. This is what I felt comfortable with, and I just modified another one. The great thing about this, let me just clarify and tell you the great thing about it. All right, so the great thing about this cart, if I can get it in there. The great thing about it is I didn't worry about being square. I didn't worry about my right angles. I didn't worry about any of that. It's pretty square. The 2x3s, they're warped. Every piece of wood from Lowe's seems like it's warped. So if Lowe's wanted to give me some good wood to replace all the crap that I bought from them, that'd be all right. Can I say crap on YouTube? Anyways, so I didn't worry about square. I didn't worry about how it looks. Looks great. It's going to have my poles on it. It's going to have my cooler, everything, my 2 kayaks. And we'll see when the load bearing gets on there. If I have to adjust, there's plenty of ways I can adjust on this to provide for more weight. But I put braces on the end, load bearing, and as far as the casters should do great. So there you have it. Let me say something right away. You saw the rod fall. I decided to go with a rod holder with the extra wood down here. I just put nails right here for right now. I'm actually going to change that and put the U-hooks to hold the rods in. I'd put nails, trying to be fancy, but as you can see, they keep falling out with the nails. So we're going to get some L hooks, but I'll do that when I'm driving towards the hardware store. So let me get this loaded up, let you see it, and you can see how the garage kayak cart works. You can see I'm pushing with one hand, so it's really not hard to push this cart at all. Enjoyed building it. Caught a great day in North Carolina. It's not raining. The weather's perfect, and just thought I'd come out and do this. So I'll post that material list at the end. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Listen, do me a favor. Subscribe. Hit the like button, ring the bell, say something. Tell me if you like this cart. Tell me why you don't think it'll work. It'll be all right. You can criticize, and I'll be good with that. But the Outdoor Heretic, appreciate you guys. Appreciate you watching. And until I see you, I'll see you.